Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, why is this sensor so important? Well, the onboard charger is the brain of your charging system when you're using an AC power source, like your home wall connector or a public level 2 charger. As electricity flows into your battery, the components inside the OBC generate heat. This temperature sensor's job is to monitor that heat. If things get too hot, the sensor tells the system to slow down or even stop charging to prevent any damage to the charger or other high-voltage components. It's a critical safety feature. When you get the P0E15 code, the system is essentially saying, "Hey, I'm getting a weird reading from this sensor." It's either out of its normal operating range, or the data it's sending just doesn't make sense. This could be a sign that the sensor is failing, has a loose connection, or is giving erratic readings. Now, let's talk about the symptoms you might experience. The most obvious one is, of course, the alert on your center display. But beyond that, the most common symptom is a problem with AC charging. You might notice that your car is charging much slower than usual. This is because the car, in its safe mode, will deliberately limit the charging speed to avoid overheating, since it can't trust the temperature readings. In some cases, your Tesla might refuse to start AC charging at all. You plug it in, the light might turn blue, then maybe yellow or red, and nothing happens. It's important to note that this error typically only affects AC charging. DC fast charging, like at a supercharger, usually works just fine because it bypasses the onboard charger and delivers power directly to the battery pack. So, how do we diagnose this issue? For the DIY savvy folks out there with the right tools, the first step is to use a good quality diagnostic scan tool that can read Tesla-specific data. You'll want to navigate to the live data stream for the onboard charger. Look for the temperature readings from the charger's internal sensors. A healthy charger will show a plausible temperature, something close to the ambient temperature when the car is cool, and it will rise steadily during charging. If you see a reading that's way off, like -40 degrees when it's warm outside, or if the temperature jumps around erratically, you've pretty much confirmed the sensor is the culprit. Another professional diagnostic step is to check the wiring and connectors going to the onboard charger. Sometimes, a loose or corroded pin can cause these intermittent signals, although it's less common than outright sensor failure. Alright, let's move on to the fix. Unfortunately, this isn't usually a simple software reset. Because the temperature sensor is an internal component of the sealed onboard charger unit, you generally have two paths to a solution. The first, and more targeted repair, is to replace the temperature sensor itself. This is a complex job. It involves safely de-energizing the high-voltage system and removing the onboard charger from the vehicle. Then, the unit has to be carefully opened to access and replace the faulty sensor. This is a task best left to experienced technicians who are comfortable working with high-voltage electronics. The second, and more common, solution offered by service centers is to replace the entire onboard charger unit. This is a more straightforward swap-out procedure. It's faster and guarantees that all components within the charger are new and functioning correctly. While it might seem like a drastic step, it often makes more sense from a labor and reliability standpoint. Replacing the whole OBC eliminates any guesswork and comes with a warranty on the new part. For most owners, scheduling a service appointment with Tesla or a reputable independent EV repair shop is the recommended course of action. They have the training, the tools, and the safety protocols to handle this job correctly. So, to recap, P0E15 points to a faulty temperature sensor in your onboard charger. It will likely cause slow or failed AC charging. The fix is either replacing the tiny sensor itself, which is a delicate operation, or replacing the entire onboard charger unit. While it's a significant repair, it's a known issue and very fixable. If you see this code, don't ignore it. Get it checked out to ensure your charging system is safe and reliable. I hope this video cleared things up for you. If you've ever dealt with a P0E15 code, share your experience in the comments below. What was the fix for you? Your story could help someone else out. If you found this information helpful, give this video a thumbs up and make sure you resubscribed for more deep dives into Tesla maintenance and repair. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.